Pack. What's good? Where my dogs at?
What up, Fargo? We right here, man. We right
What's
here.
good?
You know,
What's good, man? What's
doing
good,
what
family?
we do.
Yes,
Shoot my
sir.
guy investing for
Right
legacy,
back.
the co-host. Shoot my guy investing for legacy, the
I got
co-host.
you. I got you, bro.
What's good? What's good? What's good? I gotta do it all over again. Pack. What's good? Where my dogs at?
What's good? What's happening?
Fargo, what's
You
good?
know,
Pat?
I couldn't move forward out hearing from all the bros that are here today. You know what I'm saying? Two of them could not be with us. They here in spirit. But you know how we get down. Once again, I'm your boy FICO Jordan. We here for another weekly watch list call. Without further ado, we're going to jump straight into the content. You know how we get down. We want to take a look at how things are moving with futures. You know, I've been very active with ES over the past 2 weeks. Out of the gate, we did drop. We are down 0.33% on ES as far as the day. So off of that shooter finish on the day, we did push down, and it was a 2-1-2 reversal down on the day, but you see it's getting bought up. We are in the middle of a volume shelf, volume gap. Point of control right now, where daily supply level is going to be around 44.46 and a half, in that range. So 446 on SPY. That is our attracted level. If you see here, opening up, let's see, here, after coming off of the shelf, us getting this touch, you have orders that have not been filled. We are pushing back up. We'll see how things look come in the morning. But so far, this is where we're at. We got a volume gap between this shelf and this shelf, and we'll see if we can work our way back up to 44.46. If not, if so, it'll be a pimping limping on the day, 2-1-3 to the upside. That'll be great, especially in terms of volatility sake. Let's go ahead and jump how things finished. Let's go ahead and clear that. I trust y'all level, so I can go ahead and clear the drawing set. Boom. All right, so right now, you know, we are inside up. We are green on the quarter. We did fail the level of 428.78 on SPY, but we are green on the month. So since we failed that level, if this is not corrective activity, look for us to potentially go outside month and capture 450.405, which would be all-time high. We are green on the week, red on the day. So with ES coming back down to its level, its volume shelf, you see SPY has the same thing on the day, same level, not point of control, but its gap fill would take you up to the next volume shelf, will be at 445. So if those can get in sync, we could see a push up to the upside on SPY. As far as QQQ is concerned, we're green, hammer on the quarter. The month failed the level of 357.10, looking to see if it could push up to take out 382.78 and go outside month. I went ahead and marked that lower level here, and you see it fail. So if we do go over 365.69 this week, that'll be a 2-2 reversal, and that'll give this a bottom of a broadening formation. Since threes are the broadening formation, since we barely took out that level, that would give a compound 3 over the last 2 months, and this would be the bottom if we can get this reversal back to the top. And you know what that means? That means magnitude will be sought out on the other side, 382.78. Let's go ahead and look at the Dow. Inside quarter up, inside month up, inside week up, in a red doji day, sitting on point of control on the volume shelf. Reversal would be continuation, 212 over 349.77 on the week. Russ still stuck inside of this crazy mother bar on the quarter, under 234.53 and just above 190 94. Everything is moving sideways. We're green on the quarter, green on the month, red on the week, red on the day. Continuity right now is in continuity on the micro, but not on the macro. And so we'll move straight into the sectors on SPY. Materials, green quarter, green month, green week, red day. You're going to see this story pretty much kind of play itself out throughout these sectors, except for, I believe, 3. XLC, green quarter, green month, taking out the bottom, that 3, just like SPY. If it does reverse here, because it took out the month of July's low, and if it goes back after a 3-2-2 reversal over 82.15, it's going to look to take out the other side of the range, 86.36. On XLE, green quarter, we took out magnitude. This is what we were waiting on. The supply zone is not until 59.40. This is the reason why we went ahead and took leaps and have been playing oil to see what the orders do. The room is still up ahead. You can see a monthly supply zone here. So it will freeze, but it will not do so until 59.09. And we still got room to go. That is the top of the broadening formation. So we still gonna keep hitting XLE hard, full time frame continuity on all macros. That is where the money resides. We said that well over a month ago, before we even took that reversal, whenever we came off the bottom of the broadening formation, that we were not uncertain about that. XLF, green quarter, green month, green week, green day. The money resides. XLF, 3-2-2 reversal in the week. 2 weeks ago, last week, we went into continuation over that. Right now, you're getting corrective activity over that. Still going to be pushing up strong. XLI, green quarter, green month, green week, green day. 2-2 reversal over 101.20. 3-1-2 reversal over 101.69. Multiple actionable signals on XLI. XLK, green quarter, green month. After taking out the low of the month, it then rejected. Green week, red day, gap to fill to the downside, sitting on a volume shelf. XLP, green quarter, green month, green week, red day. Real estate, red quarter, red month, red week, red day. Where's the continuity going to? Yep, you got it. XLU, inside quarter, it is green. Inside month, it is green. It is a shooter on the week, but it was green. And it was a 3-2-2 reversal to the downside on the day. There's a couple more. XLV, red quarter, just short of taking out. Now, this could be corrective activity. Watch out for XLV. Now, we're talking about corrective activity as far as this move to the downside. This could be a TTO as far as a macro is concerned. The month is red. The week is green. The day is red. So to be long, 2-2 reversal over 128.40 on the week. And then that would put the month green, which would make this a failed enforced move to the downside. But if it continues and you get a 2-1-2 to the downside in the day, look for it to target 124.50. If it does trigger that, it's going to go look to take out the low on the month of 120.61. That would be its target. XLY, green quarter, green month, green week, red day. A lot of reversals, setups to the day on the downside, on sectors, on SPY, but they have failed to move in force to the downside after threes last month going into this month. So some of those sectors could be setting up reversals, but you have to wait and see. Let them open. They'll do their thing. They'll show you exactly what they're going to do, and you know exactly what to do after those triggers go off. Boss Gang VIP, can you step up and tell us what the market has for us regarding this week, historically, full week of October?
Absolutely. So just starting off, I just want to say we've had a wonderful last few weeks, and I expect nothing different for this week. Ton of fear in the market. So we know when people are in fear, we're supposed to be buying. We've been able to get some nice long positions. The main thing is we just simply want to know where the money resides. So going into this week and the next few weeks going forward, we are expecting the market to be bullish. Of course, stocks don't go straight up. We will have corrective activity, sometimes intraday, sometimes after market, but I believe over the course of the next month or so in the market, we will end up being higher when you look left to right. So just going into this week, we expect Dow to lead the way. It's been historically bullish. 29 of the last 37 trading sessions before the October expirations that are coming up this week. So I'm going to be looking there. Of course, oil. We're going to be looking there. There's a few things I'm excited about going forward. We're going to get our level set like we need to do, and then we'll take the triggers if they're there, and if not, we'll even get some better entries, but not to go on too long. We definitely should be bearish. We're just going to find where the money resides. So, excuse me. We definitely should be bullish. Misspoke. Definitely should be bullish going into this week and going forward. So we're going to find where the money resides, and we're going to have a lot of fun. I see a lot of great setups this week. You, Fargo.
All right. So I do not have a watch list available. It was my daughter's birthday weekend. She just turned 3 today. And this is my first time getting on a computer. So all of my charting is gonna have to come at about 6 o'clock in the morning Eastern time, which works out well for me because I'll be playing futures. So I know exactly where the money is trying to move at the time. But investing for legacy.
Yes,
you
yes.
are up. And Boss Gang VIP, the controls are yours.
Yes. Family. All right. Family. Hope everybody's weekend going well. For sure. I'm gonna start with I love the fact that Boss Gang just confirmed what I seen out of the major indexes. The Dow was looking like my favorite setup for sure out of the major indexes. So, and he just confirmed historically that's how it goes typically around this time of year. So yeah, I'm happy he confirmed that. Thank you, Boss Gang. I would like to start. I'm gonna try to keep it short and sweet tonight. I would like to start with CLF. Loving that setup. I'm liking that double inside week. We have eaten plenty of time as a pack off of that. Those breakouts of those double inside weeks. So that will be on my watch list for sure. His computer is not pulling up the levels right now, but I will pull them back up on my phone. I don't have my notes, but yeah, once it breaks above 2114, it will be going 2 up on the week. I also like the fact that the daily level is 2 cents away from that weekly level. I love that a lot. So it'll be breaking both of those levels practically at the same time, going 2 up on the day and the week. I'm sure it won't get rejected in between those two. I'm sure that breakthrough will happen at the same time. Once that happens, it'll break that double inside week. Hopefully go for that gap fill up to 2182, which I can definitely see. I'm not sure if it will be any sentiment towards the infrastructure bill this week, but I know sometimes CLF definitely moves off of that type of news. So CLF definitely. Let's set those alerts, pack family, especially for that weekly break. Let's move on to the next. I would like. I'm liking Roku. Yeah, I know my brother is like the old man stocks. I know he's feeling that. It's probably on his list. I'm sure it is. Check my resume. I think I heard him in the background. But yeah, let's pull up. Roku. Yeah, I already know. Roku. Let's pull that up, pack family. I see it. Man, it's, if you look at the weekly, it's been making all type of threes. It's on its way down. Showing me got a lot of levels that it needs to take out on its way up on that weekly level. I'm looking for I like the hammer, back-to-back hammers that I see on the week. The 2 weeks ago was a hammer, but it was red week 4. This week it was a hammer, but it ended up being a green week. I would say that's a hammer on the week. I know it's not all the way to the top. It didn't finish as strong as it should. But anyway, I'm liking Roku to possibly, and then on the monthly, Sarah the Striper, she likes to her advice, if you see if it goes 2 down and it's moving well in the other direction, or 2 up, she advises if it goes halfway through the middle bar that look out for a potential 3 on the month, or on whatever bar or whatever time frame you're looking at. So that for Roku, that would be around 230, 335. So if Roku it's at 323 right now. If it could go 2 up on the week, which would be 328, 75. I'll be see if it could get to that middle of that previous monthly bar, which would be around 335. And hopefully it can finish the month strong, and who knows, even go 3 up on the month. If it made that type of move, which I've seen Roku do before, it'll be going all the way up to 374. That's more of that's a possible, I'm not trying to get anybody any type of FOMO. That's a $50 move before the end of the month. It's not the month, not even halfway done yet, but we'll be watching for those actionable signals if that's the case. So that's just to give you a possibility of what I see possibly happen for Roku if it can end this, start this last quarter strong. That's what I see on Roku, the levels I see. What else do I have? I do want to mention China. Let's pull up Baba, I guess. They all move pretty much the same. We could just pull up Baba. So when I'm speaking of China, when I say China, I like JD. I have my favorites, which I advise that we all have our favorites in every section, but their charts pretty much move the same. But actually JD is more so my favorite, but we could just pull up Baba. We could just talk about Baba because the charts are pretty much the same. But please notice that notice how certain things move in sequence together. How the airlines do, how semis do that. I just use that to advantage. I want to just throw that tidbit out there. I'm sure we all know a lot here in the pack, but I don't want to assume anything. But just know your sectors, your subsectors, and know know those laggers and know those leaders in each of those for sure. So JD is typically the leader in China that I've noticed. It has the biggest strength out of them, but Baba is like kind of a, just like I said, all the charts are the same. But I'm liking China. I'm hearing a lot of good news about a lot of big investors getting back into Baba at this level too. So it's only been hearing all type of bullish news. They all made 3 ups on the week. I would be looking for 2 up after that 3 to China, I like the levels that they're at too. And it's only so long that, those companies are good companies. It's only so long that people won't take advantage of those discounts that's going over there in China. So I'm gonna keep it short and sweet tonight. I'm gonna just, because to be honest, last week I only took 2 trades. I've been trading lighter right now, just investing in other areas of my life right now. So I don't want to I like being able to make a move confidently from my phone while I'm out and about. So the less that I'm watching, and also I trust my brothers a lot, so I'm taking a lot of their plays too when I'm out and about, or just taking what they see. So I've been going 2 up in my port for weeks, so that's all that matters. So we don't need the over trade pack family. I just want to get us to focus on those, and I'm sure the fellas got a lot more fire for us. So let's go.
All right.
That's what's up. Lucky.
Yeah, appreciate you. Who want to go? I can go now. Whoever.
Yeah, I'll wait, who all do we have here? How many people we got?
Just me, you, and investing right now. If I already went through his joint.
Oh,
yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah, I just run through mine real quick then, and
Okay.
I let you
Cool.
finish
And
this
then
up.
Cam,
All right.
Cam blesses with a video too, pack family.
Yeah, I got it. I'm gonna play that last. Yeah,
Okay.
candle.
Cool. So I got a few setups. I got a few things that I like. I'm not even going to run through everything. Of course, we definitely like oil. So I'm not even going to run through any oil tickers. There's a bunch of things in Dow that I like. You'll find some really good cross sector setups in there. So I'm not even going to get into all of those. I'm going to get into a few other things. One I am going to get into, and I'm going to keep bringing it up again, is Juniper, JNPR. That's something I've been making a lot of money with. If you look at the charts, you can definitely see the price action. So I'm just looking for some continuation on Juniper 28.75. Still got a ton of magnitude here. So it doesn't take much for these contracts to move, and we made over 1,000% on these trades in consecutive weeks on JNPR. Another one I continue to look at any crypto play. So I'm definitely still continuing to look at any uh, double inside days, both green. I'm looking for this to take off at any moment. You can see it's just making, higher lows when we would not. So regardless of what happens in the market, this is definitely showing some strength. Got some levels on any above $6.76. Doesn't need much there. Nike. Look at Nike. Looking for entries on Nike at 152.87. So Nike showing a ton of strength. Check this out here in the week. We get that to a continuation there. We'll show some strength. So yeah, I got some levels on Nike to set at 152.87. We get those levels on Nike, we should be looking pretty good there. Another one, Cisco. Ticker symbol CSCO. Slight potential downside to these gaps here. If we do get a gap down, I'd be looking to take entries and fill it. If we don't get the gap down and we just simply continue up on the week, I'd be looking to take that as well. So Cisco 55.30 doesn't need much to make that move. Another one I'll be looking at, First Solar, FSLR. Ticker symbol FSLR. Been showing a ton of strength there. So I just want to see if it can keep strength, get some continuation on the week. First Solar, 98.78. We'll look to see if we can get some force there. Won't take much. Let's see what we got. Plug, a few of these. I like Plug. I know we've been playing this. I don't know, for the last couple of weeks or maybe the last week or so, we've been getting a lot of strong movement out Plug. So I would be looking for that continuation. Let me see. What I got on Plug? I'll get those levels. I'll write those down
I got it
for
on
you.
mine. I,
Some You got it. Okay, cool, for sure. And so I'm sure if you got that one, you got some other stuff too. So I'm gonna stop right there. Another one I'm gonna be checking out Norton LifeLock. I've never played it. I just like the magnitude. I like the charts on this one. So we can see where we are in the week. So I'm gonna be looking for that breakout there. I'll see what the contracts look like in the morning. Of course, we have a little downside. So we'll see what happens there. Northern LifeLock, 25.95. Geez, I got so much stuff. This is gonna be the last one right here. FTNT. FTNT Fortinet. So I got a couple levels on Fortinet I'm gonna be looking for. Coming off this red inside day where green went 3 on the week. So we'll see if we get some kind of continuation up, or we just start inside. We'll see if it shows some strength. Levels daybreak at 3:12.23. See if we can get that day break and continuation. And on the week, about 313, 36. Uh, 36 down here at that level will look to make a pretty solid move. So I'm gonna just end right there. Hopefully, we have some good luck with some of those, and I'm gonna throw it over to you, Mr. Check My Resume.
Appreciate it, Boss Gang. I guess first off, like Boss Gang said, I think we still liking oil for continuation, so we're not gonna get into many setups there. But since you just mentioned it, we can start off with plug. And I'm gonna quickly run through those levels. I don't have to go through all the details. Boss Gang covered it pretty well, so I don't have to share much there. But what I got is a 212 on the 4-hour. And on that 4-hour, your level is 27.28 for entry or above that. And then also on the week, you've got a 2-2 rev potentially on the week above 27.36. So you've got two level breaks really close there on plug. Really like the setup and magnitude there. So keep an eye on plug. Also on the month, there's a 2-2 rev above 28.83. So plug is one that looks solid. So just keep that one on your chart. So I'll be looking at contracts a little later. Next one I got on my list is Lyft. And on Lyft, I currently on Lyft have a 212 set up on the 4-hour. That's above 55.20. And then also on the week level, I have a 2-2 rev potentially above 56.61. And then on the month, I have a 212 potential above 56.70. And so if you catch the theme here, those higher level breaks are really close by. And then really quickly, I have OSTK Overstock. And on Overstock, I'm looking at a 2-2 rev on the week above 78.86. So, just going off the charts, I'm seeing a lot of XLY, XLI. So the next one I have is Airbnb. And on Airbnb, I have a few level breaks here on this one. We'll start out with the 4-hour. We've got a 212 above 170.53. Then after that, you've got a little bit of room to go to the weekly level where you've got a 122 setting up above 174.10. And then you've got a macro level break, 212 on the quarter, and that's above 176.96. And so on Airbnb, once you get over that 175 level, that's a major resistance level there. There's multiple broadening formations. So once you get over that 175 level, there's a lot of space there for it to run. So that quarter level is the one that may be the one if you want to take a safe entry. Do the quarter entry, but the week is there at 174.10. Next one on the list is Twitter. And on Twitter, there's a few levels on that one as well. We'll start with the daily level. There's a 212 above 64.34 on Twitter. Slow down real quick, going too fast. And then on the week, we've got a 122 above 64.36. So you've got 2 pennies to break on those levels. So keep your eyes on Twitter. Really like that one. The next one is LVS, Las Vegas Sands. I think the pack's been talking about that one in the main trading den. I think I'm seeing what y'all are seeing as well. So that's always a good sign. So first off with Las Vegas Sands LVS, I have a 212 on the 4-hour above 38.27. And then on the week, I have a 212 on the week above 38.35. So you've got those 2 level breaks right there in close proximity. Keep that one on your list. Next one, moving on, I have Dollar Tree. I guess they got some news. They had a great week 2 weeks ago. Last week it went inside on Dollar Tree. So now we're looking for continuation on the week.
What's the Dollar Tree ticker?
DLTR. Yeah. Yeah. And so these are macro level breaks I'm pointing out on Dollar Tree. These aren't micros. So starting off, I have a 212 on the week above $100.25. Then going to the month, we've got a 322 potential on the month above 101.43. And then on the quarter, we've got a 22 rev above 106.64. I really like the long play on Dollar Tree. Would like to see it get out the chop first. So I'm looking at macro levels. The week is probably the earliest I get in. Then moving on, the next one I have is Altria. Dipping in the Boss Game VIP bag, going into the XLP stocks. We've got Altria MO, the ticker. We've got a 212 on the day above 46.97, and we've got a 212 on the week above 47.19. Those are the only two levels I got on MO. But if the sector gets movement, then I will take MO. I like how the contracts move there. And then, as I mentioned in the beginning, going back to XLF stocks, I like Goldman Sachs right now. That's my favorite out of the XLF stocks, but it's also in the Dow, which Boss Game pointed out to me. So that was good to hear, additional confirmation about Dow stocks. So with Goldman Sachs, I have a 212 on the 4 hour above 393.14. Also on the daily level, we've got a 22 rev above 394.31. And then on the week, we've got a 22 rev above 397.85 on Goldman Sachs. Really like the setup of banks, but I didn't want to call them all out. And the other one I have on banks is Wells Fargo. Those are my two. I know FICO and Francesco like JPM. I think it's just sector wide. The setups look strong. And on Wells Fargo, I've got a 212 on the 4 hour, and that's above 48.10. And the thing with Wells Fargo, there's like 4 multi-level breaks, and they're all within $1. They're within $1, well, within 80 cents of each other. So you got the 212 on the 4 hour above 48.10, 212 on the day above 48.34, 212 on the week above 48.59, and 22 rev on the month above 48.94. That sounds like chicken cooking over there to me. So definitely keep your eye on Wells Fargo. I might like that one better than Goldman Sachs, the way them triggers is set up. Next one, just to touch back on investing for legacies, stock pick was CLF. We're currently in November contracts on CLF. We took early entries last week, but right now we got a 212 on the day above 21.10. We're still waiting on the infrastructure bill to be announced and approved. So once we get that news, I expect, some upward trajectory with that one. And then on the week level, we've got a double inside week on CLF. And so we're looking for a 2-1-1-2 on the week above 21.14. And again, we've got those multi-level breaks within pennies of each other. Then I'm gonna quickly run through a couple others. Jamia, I haven't played Jamia in a while. If you know Jamia, and you know me, I like Jamia, but I have not played this one in a while. So with Jamia, starting off, I have a 312 on the 4 hour above 1869, a 212 on the day above 1909, a 312 on the week on Jamia above 1937. And then if we get bullish action, we got 212 on the month above 2215. Jamia's, I like the potential there. Next one is Boeing. With Boeing, I'm not going to go through the levels on that one, but we do have day, week, month, and quarter setups on Boeing. So I like to see Boeing get above 229 before you start talking to me about Boeing. But I definitely want to give you the level on that one, or at least give you a heads up. I do have a short setup, and that's on DraftKings on the week. Below 47.82, I would take entry on puts on DraftKings below 47.82. So we're gonna see how Russell's performing today. And then just very quickly on wheat and precious metals, WPM. We took early entry on those this week. We're waiting on the 2-2 rev on the week, which would be above $39.01. If you took those contracts, we should probably be up like 10-15%, something like that. Nothing crazy. So just waiting on the trigger there. We took an early entry there. UPS, I like the setup. FedEx has a nice setup as well, but the broadening formations kind of put it down the list for me. But I like UPS above 184.50 on the week, which will give you a 2-2 rev. And then the last one I have is Fubo. And then Fubo is a 3-2-2 on the 4 hour above 25.15. Also a 2-1-2 on the day above 25.53. And then also a 2-2 rev on the week above 25.68. So with Fubo, I may take some early entries. You know, typically I like to only take weekly level entries, but the way the setups look here, I may take an early entry on Fubo. And so that's all I've got. And then what I'm gonna do right now is I'm gonna share my screen and then play Cam G's watch list for this week.
Cool. Fire.
Everyone, if you could if there's multiple screens up, just click on mine so you can listen to the video. I'm about to get it started right now.
Yo, what's good, family? Unfortunately, I couldn't be live on our watch list call today, but I still want to make sure that y'all know where the chicken is going to be, know what I'm looking at personally. So let's just get into it real quick. So first thing on my list, I got CLF. I like that it has a double inside week. There is a lot of chop on the day. I have a nice little yellow box from like 2136 to like 1886 where it's just been chopping. I will only play this if we break out of the chop to the upside, or to the downside. Well, I prefer to play it to the upside. So if it goes 2 up on the week, this one has a lot of magnitude. And y'all know, y'all play it like CLF before. This one can really move. Next one I got on my list, UNH. Now, the only caveat I would say to UNH is that XLV is a little bit woozy. So if XLV can get its act together, then UNH is going to be fire. But we have a bottom of a Broadner formation touch last week. And it also made an inside hammer week. This one I will also play on the 2-1-2 break to the upside on the week. We have tons of magnitude. I really believe this can go to that 423.40 pivot. That's a lot of chicken for them. Next one we got is Twitter, just like UNH. There is a caveat as XLC is a little bit woozy, but if XLC can get things together, we have another touch of the bottom of a Broadner formation. This one would be a 1-2-2 on the week, or you could play the 2-1-2 continuation on the day. It's all at the same level. Multi-level breaks is something that we like. There's also a little gap above us as well. This can potentially hit magnitude around 67.50. So I love the way Twitter is setting up. Another thing that I'm looking at heavy this week is XLI. I love the XLI setup. I like the inside week. The potential 2-1-2, the potential 3-1-2 on the week. And we also have a potential, well, it almost made a shooter hammer combo on the day, on Friday. If it can go 2 up on the day, I like it. It's already in full time frame continuity. So yeah, this is a good one. Another one that I'm looking at, now this one I'm looking short. This is FLWS, 1-800-flowers.com. The reason why I'm looking at this short is because you can see on the week where it made a 3-1 with the inside candle being a shooter. Now, the only thing about this one is I do have a minor and major Broadner formation on it. The entry is at 29.65, but the target that you really have to pay attention to is that 2950 area, because the bottom of the Broadening Formation on the minor is right there. And now if we can break that, then we have a target of 2761 on going to that bottom magnitude. So if this one can go, then this one would be a good little put play, especially if the market is red. It's already full time frame continuity to the downside. Is red on everything all the way up to the year. The year is green, but everything else is red. So I like this one as a nice short. Another one that I'm looking at, INFY. I need to analyze the contracts. Never played them before, but I like the setup. Bottom of the Broadening Formation touch inside week. You would be playing a 2-1-2 on the week, or you can make a early entry on the 4 hour. We got an inside 4 as well. This one's full time frame continuity to the upside. I like it. Just need to analyze the contracts. Next one, we're looking at WFC. That's Wells Fargo. I'm liking Wells Fargo. Banks have been running pretty well. This has an inside day and an inside week and inside 4 and an inside month. So if this one can give you any actionable signal to enter, it already has full time frame continuity to the upside. XLF has been going crazy, but we would need to with XLF is at the very top of a broadening formation, so it would actually have to break this broadening formation, go make all-time highs for this one to be something that I'm looking to get in. Let's go to the next one. We got TTD. This is actually one of my favorite stocks to trade because I know how quick those contracts can take off. This one doesn't need a whole bunch to take off. Now this one, another bottom of the broadening formation touch on the week. It almost created a nice hammer. I would enter this one on the 3-1 break on the 4. And we have tons of targets to take out. We got 72 to take out, 74.25, 75, 95, and then we can ultimately potentially this could be the rev back to the 82 level. So I'm really liking TTD. Next one, we got ADI. ADI, another bottom of the broadening formation touch. This one did make a shooter hammer combo on the day. It is inside up hammer on the month. It made a hammer last week on the week. So yeah, I would just be playing this on the 2 up on the day or on the week. Either one doesn't matter. I think it might even be the same level. So this one I'm liking, and the targets are pretty easy to see. You got 171, I think 25 that is, and then you got 175, and then you're going to start to go towards that magnitude, which is around 183 to 184. This is a nice one. And the very last one on my list so far is going to be FITB, Fifth Third Bank Corp. Never played this one either, but I do like the setup. This one is ranging over a large period of time. If you look at it on something like the month, then this would be what TA traders might say, like a cup and handle or something like that. You can see that it's been flagging on the day. If this can successfully break the 44.40 level, then this one could really take off. Already full time frame continuity to the upside. Like I said, XLF has been performing well. So this is one that I'll definitely be watching, and that I also want to get some extra news on it, because plays like this one can have some news like associated to it. So yeah, that's what I'm looking at. I'm gonna throw that thing back to FICO. I love y'all. I will see y'all in the Discord.
Right on, right on. Much love to the boy Cam G. And with that, we're gonna start to wrap it up here.
Hey, can I mention one thing?
Yeah, for sure.
One thing, I wanted to mention. I forgot to mention during my turn, but you hear all of us mentioning the Dow and how history-wise it's setting up for it too as well. Homework assignment in case we all do not already. The Dow is beautiful index to play because it's only 30 stocks. These other indexes have a lot bigger, they're a lot bigger, so it's harder to see what exactly is making it run. So I want the homework for everybody. If you already do not, make sure you have your Dow watch, your favorite Dow plays ready in your Dow watch list. And yeah, make sure you, and actually I challenge you, actually I have all of, it's easy. One thing that traders love about the Dow, again, it only has 30 stocks. So when it is running, when you see it running, you can easily see what stock within the Dow is making it run. So be ready to strike, have your, have your favorite Dow on the watch list. Not everything in the Dow is good for options though, but yeah, it's always good to take advantage of the Dow. Please use the Dow in your favor as a trader. It's very, like, again, for those facts that I just named, and have that watch list ready.
Great advice by that boy, investing for legacy. So with that, people, we're gonna wrap it up. We're gonna get this uploaded to the YouTube here expeditiously, and I'll be sure to give y'all an update in the Discord when it's live. So till the morning, we're gonna see y'all. If you got questions, hit us up in the Discord. Peace.
Yes. Good night. Good night.
Peace out. Have a good one, yeah.